Well, hey guys, what's up? What's going on out there today? Seriously, what is going on out there today? Hope you're having a great day so far, wherever you are. Another episode of What's the Right Shot? We're up to number 318. A singles point got for you today. And we're going to look at shot choice kind of based on, once again, their court positioning. And yeah, look, I got this point coming up for you, and then I've got a short message for you right after that I think will be helpful. So be sure to stick around. All right, guys, here we go. All right, guys, well, let's get into this episode of What's the Right Shot. Yours truly on the far side. Let me get it started. How about that? Yeah, there you go. On the far side with the return of serve. And so clearly a second serve. I like to take second serves from time to time and just play it and come on in. And just get in. And we've talked about this before, is really my whole thing with approach shots here is just to get in close enough. I don't have to be necessarily on top of the net, but I want my opponent feeling like they are going to have to thread the needle. They're going to have to thread the needle or do something that is going to be tricky. And they're going to do it from time to time. That's fine. I just never believe that anyone can do it over and over and over again. So anytime I get past or I lose a point by coming in, it just doesn't stop me from thinking that that's a good play. So yeah, my opponent over here tries to take this thing cross court and it ends up sitting up a little short. So what's the right shot? What would you do if you're me in this situation? Lots of shots. Well, I mean, maybe not a lot, but there are definitely some shot choices here, which would be you could shove it up the line and force him to pass you again. You could play it right back down the middle into this part of the court, assuming that he's anticipating that you're going to shove it deep up the line, and then you kind of tie up his footwork, right? But the whole time is that the mindset is he's going to touch it. He's going to be able to make a play on it, and you're never putting so much pressure on yourself saying, I can't let him hit it. I have to hit a winner. That's going to cause a lot of unforced errors. So my thinking here is that no matter what I do, I think he's going to get there to it, and that's okay. And whatever he does, we'll just take it from there. Another shot choice could be, could be a little dropper in here. It could be I'm anticipating that he's anticipating this shot and I carve it back over in this direction here. I could drop it in here. I mean, there's 4 shot choices right there. So let's take this back to the beginning of the second serve here. And I'm going to play this for you in real time. And I'm going to tell you why I played the shot that I did. And it is my thinking with the drop shot is that what's the longest distance I can make my opponent run from this part of the court right here? What's the longest distance right there that I can force him to make him run? And I just, if I pull out the tape measure, I'm assuming that a landing spot right here is longer from here than say to there, or longer from here, right? So again, I'm thinking this is going to be 2-shot play. If I lose the point, that's going to be okay because I will have burned some fuel out of the tank. And I end up hitting it better than I anticipated. I mean, I'm not thinking that this is going to be just barely over the top of the net. I'm thinking that maybe it's going to be a little bit tougher for me, and then he's going to get to it. But it ends up being better than what I intended, and yeah, we'll take it. But the whole mindset, again, is he's going to get to it. It's going to be a 2-shot play. Worst case, I lose the point, but I've burned some fuel out of his tank, and somewhere down the road that might pay off. So hope that makes sense. Guys, got a short message coming up here for you. I think this will be helpful. Here we go. So I think the message I want to get across today is when I record this, which is at the end of, well, not the end of, but we're in the middle of December 2023. And I start looking ahead for next year. And I've got two thoughts. Number one, I do not want to end up where I am right now at the same time next year. I want to keep moving forward. I want to keep working on the nuances of the game. Go back and study what I did in 2023. What one thing, what maybe two things could I do a little bit better that would actually help me a year from now feel a little bit better? I actually gotten a little bit better. So one of the mistakes that I used to make was just thinking, okay, well, I'm just going to work harder. I'm going to do the same stuff. We all know the definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And for me, it was doing the same thing over and over, but just more of it. And maybe a little bit better by doing that, maybe a little bit fitter, I'm not sure. But I really never changed anything. And so I just was kind of getting the same results, which for me I was just not really beating the top guys. I was winning a tournament now and then, but not really consistently. Once in a while, but not consistently beating the top guys until this year. I got into some mindset skill habits training. I put together a course. If you've not seen it yet, it's based on what I've done in the last, 18 months. There's really 5 habits that I've created. They take about 5 to 7 minutes a day to really get cemented as part of a habit. It's a 28-day program. And so, at least for me, that's what it took. I think for others, it might take less, might take a little bit more. But whatever it is, it's the missing piece that I just ignored for a long time. I just thought I could physically outwork the game. Not so. So anyway, this is a course based on what has worked for me, and I want to get it to you. If you've not seen it yet, I got a special package over there with a special price. So just go on over, check it out, webtennis.com/SLR5, number 5. Habits. There's a link down below in the description area that will take you right over to see what's in this bundle, what's in this course. All right, guys, any comments, any questions, any remarks, whatever's on your mind, let me know down below in the comments area. I always love to read your stuff and then respond. And as always, yes, it is now time. We got to get out there. We have to help another human being. Have a great day. Guys, see you again next time.